Alright, in this video we're going to talk about Unit 9, Objective 6, Linear Approximation. So what we're going to do in this objective is we're going to be given a function and we're going to be asked to make an estimate on a value based on a tangent line. So what the question could look like is we could say, what is the approximate value of y equals the square root of x squared plus 3 at the x value 1.04 obtained from the tangent to the graph at x equals 1. So they give us this function y equals the square root of 1 or square root of x squared plus 3, and we need to try to approximate the value of 1.04 when we plug that in. So it's not really easy to take 1.04, square it, add 3, take the square root without a calculator. So we're going to try to do this and get an approximate answer. So what we're really going to be doing is we're going to be taking that function, so the graph would look something like that, and we're going to find a point x equals 1 right there, and we're going to build the tangent line through that point. Now if we make our scale big, let's say that's 1, and so 2 would be way out here. 1.04 is going to be somewhere right there. So what we're going to try to do is find that dot at 1.04, find the y value on our tangent line, and that's going to be very close to the value of the actual graph, because if you look here, the tangent line is going to be very, very close to the actual function. So we're going to find the tangent line and then plug that 1.04 into that to get an approximate value of our function. So we're going to start with our tangent line. When we're coming up with the equation of a tangent line, we know we need two things. We need a point and we need a slope. So we know the x value of the point is 1. So the y value, if you plug 1 in, 1 squared is 1, plus 3 is 4, square root of 4 is 2. So we have the point 1, 2. And to find the slope, we need to take the derivative. So y prime is going to be equal to 1/2 times x squared plus 3 to the negative 1/2, and then times 2x because we have our chain rule. So we can simplify this a little bit. Our 2 and 1/2 are going to cancel. So we can look at this and say we have y prime is equal to x over the square root of x squared plus 3. Now we want the slope at the point 1, 2, so we plug that value 1 in, so we know y prime of 1 is going to be 1 over 2, so 1/2. And now we can build our equation of our tangent line. So our tangent line is going to be y minus 2 equals 1/2 x minus 1. So if we need to approximate the y value, let's go ahead and move that 2 to the other side. So we'll say 1/2 x minus 1 plus 2. If we're trying to approximate the y value when I plug in 1.04 using the tangent line, all we need to do is plug in that 1.04 into our tangent line equation. So the tangent line evaluated at 1.04 would be 1/2 times 1.04 minus 1 plus 2. So 1.04 minus 1 is going to be 0.04. Half of that is going to be 0.02. So we're approximately going to be equal to 2.02. So if you were to go through and put 1.04 into the original function, we should be pretty close to being 2.02. So again, all we're going to want to do is come up with the tangent lines equation and plug in the value we are trying to approximate. So that'll do it for this video. We'll see you in the next one.